Once Ulfgar is asleep, and I feel like it's been late enough, I'm going to make a move.
Okay.
Obviously going for Divenna's room.
Alright.
Oh, that kind of move. Okay.
I mean, she already made all the moves.
Yeah, unless...
I made that move already.
So, how long do you think that whole thing took?
With me and Ulfgar?
Mm-hmm.
At my pace, not very long.
I think that's more of an insult on Ulfgar.
I'm not sure how to take that.
It's a credit. I don't know.
There is reason for me asking.
Yeah.
Because how long it lasts?
I want to know when you are going to sneak into their room.
I would have given it at least like 2 hours before I tried, because it had started to kick in. So
That's fine.
it took an hour to kick in, about, right? That's what he said.
He said it takes a couple hours.
Couple hours. Okay, so a couple hours I would have waited probably 3 at least before I made a move.
So it was probably another half hour to an hour moving from Stinking Flies to your next tavern, then another couple hours. Okay.
Because she went to bed right away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to make my move.
Okay. Amadine, go ahead and make...
Oh, right, they're in the same room.
And Monty.
go ahead and
And
make
Monty.
a Constitution check for Monty.
Okay.
Not only do I like Amadine, but I appreciate that there are dog involved.
And you almost gave the dog the wine.
I
was just thinking that.
His
I was
constitution
like, God, I
is
wish
12,
Monty had drinking that.
and so his modifier would be plus
1.
1. Okay. 14 for constitution.
All right. Okay. So you try to go and make a stealth check.
I feel bad for whoever drank the rest of your wine at the Stinking Fly.
It's 22.
All right.
They might just sleep really well tonight.
Yeah.
Probably.
So you open the door completely noiselessly, crack it open, step in. As soon as you take a step in, you hear a dog growling.
Okay.
That's really good.
I'm going to shut the door quickly.
Okay.
I'm going to go down. Is the tavern still open?
Yeah.
I'm going to see if they have any meat.
Okay.
So I'm just going to run down to the barkeep really quick.
All right. You just want some raw meat, some cooked meat?
Yeah.
Raw meat?
Raw meat or cooked
Cooked.
meat? Okay.
Cooked? Okay. Yeah,
And
I can
doggy as well.
whip that up for you in maybe half an hour.
Do you have anything left over? It doesn't have to be fresh.
I do try to make this a respectable establishment. It's going to be fresh.
Half hours.
Should have just said it's for
Right?
And you wait, brings out a pretty good smelling steak.
Okay. I'm going to go back now.
Damn.
And so I have to redo another stealth check, right?
Yeah.
22 again.
Okay. You open the door and you're holding out the steak. And you hold out the steak and do you show who you are in any way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll toss it kind of in front of me.
All right. Hold out the steak.
I can imagine Trinity doing this every night just
Yeah.
to get the dog to like her.
Monty starts
Don't give her ideas.
sniffing. You don't hear the growling anymore. Stands up and starts walking towards the door. And it seems like he does recognize that it is you. He probably smelled you as well. But now that you're here with a treat, he's...
Steak.
Yeah.
Good
He
steak.
starts eating the steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't blame him for that.
No.
Now I'm
Can't
going
fault
to
them.
make my move for same way I did it before. This time I came ready for Divenna and got a little help. Stay the hell asleep. All right. Same move I did before with the Indiana Jones swap.
Yeah.
Popping out the bag.
Stealth check, or sleight of hand check.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna be
damn.
28.
Yeah. Divenna, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage.
I'm curious.
Mhm.
Can I use my Tides of Chaos?
No.
Okay.
You're asleep.
I'm just curious. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be good. It was perception?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so true. Thank you.
6?
Okay. So then I'm going to open the bag of holding, and I'm
3.
going to think of the
3.
documents from the nettles.
Oh, it is advantage, not advantage. Gotcha.
They appear in your hand?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
There are
No.
none of them in
Right.
there.
Okay, so they do not appear in your hand.
And then I'm like, oh, shit.
What did you do with them?
Wouldn't you guys like to
So I'm
know?
thinking really quick, what
Right,
could she
yeah.
possibly have done with those documents? She has nothing else, so they have to be on her, so I'm going to search her.
Dang.
Oh, lady.
Shoot, close that.
What would this be?
This would be another sleight of hand.
Hope my potion works
I
well.
probably can't use investigation, huh? To be able to just kind of make a guess of where I think it is.
No, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, shit. That's going to be 12.
Okay. And you both grew up on the streets. You have an idea of where people tend to hide their things on their person. So go and make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
28.
Oh, you get to roll again because you've got advantage. Right?
Yeah, you get to roll again. Mandy, I honestly don't remember where the documents are. Can you text them to me?
Do you have Slack open?
So you're
Well, yeah, go ahead.
28.
I honestly don't know where they are either.
I don't
So
either.
this is now very interesting
It
because
is.
I
We
don't
have a
remember
secret.
you ever
We have
moving
a
them.
Yeah, I don't either.
I remember that, yeah.
You weren't there when this happened because you don't even know what the documents are, right?
No.
Yeah, this is
Shouldn't.
before you
Yeah,
guys
This
joined.
is right before.
I don't remember anybody moving anything unless that she moved it before I met
So-
anybody.
12 for investigation, 28 for sleight of hand.
Yeah.
And you start feeling the body, and you feel something sort of crinkle in Divenna's shirt.
Okay, I'm gonna make a move to take them.
Okay.
What kind of clothes is she wearing so I can best describe how I'm going to make this move?
I do not take my boots off when I sleep. So I am fully clothed. I don't wear any armor, but I have an undershirt, pants, a long robe, which is
It's not all one
buckled
piece.
together. I have a belt around my waist as
You have
well.
a belt
over
right?
the robe.
Is your shirt tucked in?
Yeah. Well, yes, the shirt's tucked into the pants. The robe is
While you're
over
sleeping?
everything with a belt on.
She's a very protective person.
I grew up on the streets. I am used to having to
True.
move at a split second.
Being fond
Gotta
of
be
while you're
ready to go.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Not used to that, but
You don't even know!
Drugged beforehand.
All right, I'm going to take off the
Have
belt
it
first.
something.
Can you answer? I slacked you back.
oh,
Just undressing teenage girls.
Yeah. Creep.
I'm
Okay.
barely
can't
not
be
a
pre-
teenage girl
She's exactly.
By elf standards.
by any standards.
By any standards.
Yeah.
Really.
She's a child.
she's actually a young elf.
You don't actually know how old
wow.
I am.
She's a child.
You made a comment about how old you were once, so we know that you're young, but that's about it.
We don't know if that's 50
Young is
or
relative.
I'm young and I'm 80.
All right.
I'm young.
So I'd say with the 28, we can continue that and say, yeah, you remove her belt.
Okay, she has a robe.
Yeah.
is the rope a one piece or does it open?
It would open in the middle.
Okay, so I'm gonna open it a little bit.
Okay.
And where exactly?
You
did
see my
open
shapely
from?
body.
You see it,
In the
or you
moonlight.
felt it along her
Draped
back.
in the cotton linen of
Okay.
her shirt.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to try and slide her shirt up and. Because she's a teenager.
You're a teenager too.
I'm not a teenager. This is illegal by our standards.
By any standard.
By yeah, I forgot that I was robbing her.
Not just molesting.
But you
feel
want
her
it
up.
more than me.
Now
Okay,
just
so
insulting.
That doesn't follow, sir.
Do I need to do another sleight of hand?
No, so basically you pull the shirt loose and reach up under the back and feel, and you start to realize, oh, you go over the shirt and feel, oh, they're sewn into the shirt.
Holy shit.
What?
No, you didn't! I hate you! Are you kidding me right now? You are the bane of my existence!
We had a text conversation
the
from
final
way
boss.
back
This is
then.
like the final boss. Like, Divenna's just the final boss for me to rob. Like, you're the anti-Trinity!
Well, and the funny thing is, you've had so many fails up to this point, and you're doing well so far.
This is the best you've done.
This is the best you've done.
But it gets so much better, you guys.
It does. We figured this out months ago.
Better? Oh,
So
God.
much better. Keep investigating
All
it.
right.
Investigating that blueprint you have right there.
She hasn't even gotten to the blueprint yet.
She doesn't even know if it's for sure the blueprint.
How many things do you think I hide on my body? I mean, come on.
It's actually I feel bad.
Everything.
I feel bad for you. I can see this.
Explain exactly what I feel. That will help me visualize what I need to do.
So you feel, oh wait a second.
No, I switched him over.
You,
I did.
okay.
I thought I told you about that on our way back.
I don't remember that.
Oh. Yeah, I thought of that.
Okay. Sure. You would have remembered, I think.
Oh, yeah. Especially since we had a whole
after
And you just
conversation.
had this-
longbow and-
We had the night for me to do it.
Yeah.
And you just had the bag of holding incident happen again.
Yeah, and she was
That's
like,
why I
he's
slept
gonna
in her room the night
she's
before.
Okay, we've established that she's ready for me. We don't need to go into details about why that logically makes sense. We know that Divenna has always got the best of me. We'll just assume that once again.
switched it from my terrible clothes to my nice clothes. Oh, right.
and
You
it's-
changed outfits.
Yeah.
It's a decent quality linen shirt. It's not very thick. I'm not sure what you're looking for.
It's sewn in. Like, how is it sewn in? What the Ugh.
So
Shirts
you are
aren't always a single layer.
You
There's
are-
an
yeah.
inner and an outer, and there's a hem at the bottom.
Okay.
you are familiar with
How
this
strong
sort of
is the
thing.
stitching?
It's decent quality stitching. Like it's not as strong as the rest of the stitching, but it's pretty strong. You would probably have to cut it open.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to rip that.
How long does he have with Monty and the steak, by the way?
So
Good point.
That is.
and at this point, Monty's probably most of the way done with the steak, but not
And how
Not
interested
quite
would
sure.
he be in me because I
exact-
just gave him
not
a steak?
quite sure how Monty is going to behave after he finishes.
He's gonna
the
be
steak.
interested, but for a whole new reason.
Might have dog in my face now. Great. Cool.
All right.
Crying.
What do I have in my thieves' tools that can cut this thing out?
You have a knife.
Do I have a knife? I have a knife.
Dagger.
Well,
You don't have a dagger
my
anymore.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the knife. And I'm gonna try and.
You have a knife. You also have
Finesse.
I mean, you can probably also see my throwing knives
You
on my
have
body.
something
At least
probably
a couple of them.
Nice.
that
very nice.
might disturb her a little bit less. Basically, it's used for cutting wires to disarm traps, things like that.
Okay, so it's kind of like a.
Yeah.
Scissor.
I'm gonna use those and try and pluck the stitches to be able to
Probably also have a
Or,
place
well,
to
like,
have throwing knives. In
undo them enough to be able to get in there and get them out.
Sure.
Let me note again.
Yeah.
This is at my back.
How close is? Well, I can like get a little separation, right?
Yeah.
And you're in a sleeping potion, right? So
Yeah.
you're sleeping heavier than you would normally sleep.
I'm just saying, if you haven't taken the robe off all the way, getting to my back.
Wait, does the robe close? Like
No, I
does
opened
It
it.
opens at the front. He opened
the
it up.
front.
Yeah.
But if he hasn't like taken it off all the way, he's going to be reaching around me to do this.
She literally it's tucked into her pantsuit to get up and under her robe.
And
to
when
actually
you're
get-
doing this, you're getting more of a sense of either she's a deep sleeper or the potion did manage to take effect.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try and at least slip one arm out of this robe.
Okay.
Try and get a little more leverage.
I just wanted to get the image in your mind of what is happening right now.
Okay.
She wants
So I
to
need to make
know
a move for that.
exactly what's going on.
How
Let's
creepy
keep your
this is.
previous.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and cut enough of the stitches to where I can get in.
Okay. By the time you start the process, Monty has finished the steak, and is Monty trained not to bark generally?
No. I encourage barking, if
Encourage
anything.
barking. Okay.
He probably should have barked when.
But even after he knows me and.
But
I
no,
give him
see, that's
food?
the thing. He's now barking not because he's angry, but because he wants more. You now told him you're a person who gives him food.
Oh, mistakes
I've
are
never
made.
seen a dog bark just because they want more.
Really?
Not really.
Yes.
No, but they'll whine. I
They
found
will-
this out
yeah,
from my parents'
they
dog.
do whine as well. Also,
They give you
it's
that
not.
look with the perked up ears and big eyes.
It's mainly the whining. I don't know if he'd bark for food, but he might if you were like taunting him with
But
it and
also,
stuff.
you encouraged him to be loud.
I told him guard, so he knows that loud is okay.
Okay.
Something's going on. He's allowed to be loud.
How intelligent is Monty?
Ooh, his intelligence is 3.
So he's a normal dog.
Yeah.
Nothing
He's a dog.
special.
Harsh.
So Monty does start to. You notice that he's starting to finish his steak and he starts to whimper a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Please.
And how far do I get?
And you're like halfway through, and Amadine, go ahead and make a perception check.
I was wondering if I should be doing that. Do I still have disadvantage, by the way, because of the...
Yep.
Being
Okay.
asleep.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't sleep, right?
8 on
Also 'cause she
perception.
is asleep.
What are Amadine's hit points?
So that's going to be
2.
11 on perception. Am I... That's what my hit points are, you asshole. Not telling you that.
I just need to know that.
Yeah. It was 11 for perception. 11.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and see. Yeah. Monty is whimpering. You might be able to give him some food. Amadine has stirred a little bit, but you stop for a second and she's still asleep.
Okay.
I love how much I'm going to love either way this turns out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. This is great.
This is awful.
I'm just going to start like licking your leg or something. So, Kim, more, please, more.
With a really long lick.
Oh, yeah.
Eat those.
My doggy just his tongue gets stuck and he just stays there for a second. Looking at
he's
me.
whimpering consistently.
I mean, occasionally, but it's also just sort of wagging his tail, walking around, like he's making noise.
Yeah.
If Amadine was not exhausted from staying up all night, and if Divenna were not drugged, they would be awake right now.
Okay. I'm gonna see. Does Amadine have any food? Or can I search her
Proven I'm a light sleeper.
for something to give this dog?
Search her, yeah. How is your pack arranged?
I have I have my bow here, swords, and my dagger on my leg, and then I've got a pack with some stuff and a jacket with more stuff, and some things.
How
in
Do
my,
tall
you
is
sleep
this
with your
building?
stuff on?
huh? Well, the pack's gonna be my like
it's
headrest,
3
basically,
stories.
and then everything
You're
else
on
I
the
leave
second
on.
right
Probably
now.
my bow is next to me, but otherwise.
There's a lot of vertical space in this area.
I'm also used
What's
to sleeping.
Monty's hit point?
They're higher than mine, so don't get any ideas.
Do you have any
What?
food for Monty? You might.
There you go.
Do you have an explorer's pack?
No, I have a
Thieves pack.
Mm.
Okay. You probably have some sort of rations on your person.
Yeah, we've
I
been
think it's
traveling.
normal. We've
Okay.
been traveling.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
Okay.
Give him
Sort
everything.
of jerky or
Everything,
Dump it
all
all
of
out.
Right.
Should be like,
But this time, I'm going to throw it outside the room.
Okay.
You realize he's just gonna go pick it up and walk back inside the room.
No, and then when he walks out, I'm going to shut the door.
Well, then he might start barking.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go back and go even quicker this time. Or just pick it up.
Right. So you toss out all of your rations outside the door. Okay. And then you close it
After
Okay.
Monty.
after Monty leaves.
No, before.
Okay. Yeah, so you pick it up. You quickly go and make another sleight of hand check.
Natural one.
Told you.
Do you have one of those experience dice?
He
Do
does-
it,
Well,
hold
but
on.
he would
Oh,
have-
wait, I do.
He,
I can
he would
reroll,
have to
right?
do that
No.
before.
You'd have to do it
before you
before.
roll the
But-
one.
Do it with advantage, also
Okay.
because she is passed out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Dead to the freaking world.
And I can't activate my award now to get another one of them.
No.
Okay.
Because you already have advantage. All that the inspiration die is giving you advantage for a single roll.
Thank God. 26.
Okay. You finish quickly, probably in 10 seconds. You pull out the whatever paper is in there.
Can I inspect it?
Sure.
Is
I
it-
have no idea what it is.
So it's not
It's-
what I'm looking for.
One map.
Oh, you bastard. You divided them. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh my God.
But you don't know who they got divided with.
There's only one other person who was there.
Sure.
At that
Sure.
Oh my God, I know what you did.
Poor Trinity.
time. Is Trinity screaming all this in the room as she's looking at the map? No, I'm kidding.
Scream.
Oh my God. The wood elf. It's the wood elf. The wood elf has. Oh gosh. Oh, you're good. You're good.
We didn't trust you.
Okay, I'm going to open the door, let Monty get back. Oh, well, I'm going to put the Divenna back. as
Did
best
you
I-
sew my shirt back together?
No, I'm not going to.
No, screw that.
You're already gonna know
We're
it's
out of the
gone,
work
so
on that.
yeah.
Now that I know this map is not complete, I'm going to go straight back to Ulfgar. Actually. I
Did
don't
you
even
bother
know if
to
I have
dress
time.
me at all?
No. I'm just gonna let Monty back in there.
She's gonna know it's you instantly.
Oh yeah.
Monty now likes you, by the way. That's the thing.
Yeah. You've won Monty over.
Ulfgar's naked, so I'm going to go check Ulfgar's clothes to see if he did the same thing.
Okay. You let Monty back in. Which, by the way, you're completely out of rations now.
Yep.
Uh,
Don't ask me for anything.
So go back to your room with Ulfgar, and Ulfgar is sleeping still. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I'm gonna use my advantage. If I
Your inspiration.
my inspiration.
Sure.
Oh,
22.
Well, you get to roll it again. Okay. 22.
22.
Okay. I'm just gonna go by your passive perception because you're asleep. So yeah.
Okay. What I find? Search.
Yeah, you find one sewn into my undershirt as well. The
Sewn
only one.
into it as well.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That is not Ulfgar's idea. That sounds very much like a Divenna thing. Okay. But it's still not complete, is it?
Nope.
Nope.
Also still sewn into
You
the
only
shirt.
got 2 of 3.
Okay. I'm going to. Do I have any paper?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to write a note to Ulfgar.
Is
in
it Dear
Dwarfish,
John letter?
And I'm going to say sorry, but I had to do this, and don't come looking for me. And I'm leaving.
Aww.
And that is where we will take our break.
Oh
Woof.
man.
Oh, geez.
You heartless bitch.